answering this call, it's no doubt what you have did. You have just answered the call to the most important occupation on the planet. And I know that you don't get paid what you're worth. And we understand that. But I need you to know when you answered that call, that means you was willing to be of service. Please understand that. That's what that meant. That meant you was willing to be of service. So your reward will not be monetary here. That will not be your reward. Your reward will be knowing that you had an impact on touching the future. That's what a teacher does. And not just a teacher. We got bus drivers here. We got custodians. We got our lunch ladies. Especially our lunch lady. And I just want to go back to say once again, thank you for giving me and Miss P an opportunity to share our story and how much Miss P impacted me and my life. And this is our story. A little bit about myself. My name is DJ Batiste. When I was born, my mother was 14, my daddy was 15. Doing things they ain't have no business. But I'm happy, though, because that got me here. I like to say if they would have waited, I might not have made it. So my paternal grandma raised me. I say paternal to make myself sound smart. My paternal grandmother raised me. And my grandmother did everything she could, everything she knew. I had that type of grandmother. I don't want y'all to think I had the type of grandmother who just let me do what I wanted to. No. My grandma did everything she could. And my youngest memory of school was when I first got expelled from preschool, 4 years old. I know, right? And my grandmother came to pick me up, and the principal told my grandma, your grandson is no longer allowed at my preschool. Don't bring that boy back here. And as we get in the car, my grandma began to cry. As she put on her seatbelt, helped me with my seatbelt, tears began to fall out her eyes. And she looked over and she told me these words that to a 4-year-old went over my head. My grandmother said, DJ, do you not understand that you are a reflection of me? Now, I remind you, to a 4-year-old, that didn't make sense to me. I didn't understand what she meant. Now, I completely understand what my grandmother was saying. This is what she meant by that. When you go to school and act up, this is what people say. He has no home training. Whoever raising him is not doing what they're supposed to do. Well, that's not true. That may be the case in some situations, but in some situations, the guardian could be doing what they're supposed to do. In my situation, I had extra home training. My grandma had me in church Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and on Thursdays, we had church at the house. But I want y'all to understand, when I was outside my grandmother's eyes, I did what I wanted to do. You should know some students with this same mind frame. They act one way around their guardian and another way while that guardian is not watching. As time went on, I continued to struggle in school. School was intimidating to me because let the world tell it A's and B's determine intelligence. That's not true. A's and B's does not determine how smart you are. So school was intimidating to me. So as time went on, it was always, let me see your report card, let me see your report card, let me see your report card. But see, make sure you break that cycle and use these words that when I first met Miss P, she taught me that I don't want to know if you're smart, I want to know how you're smart. Because see, now I understand that it's people who made all A's can't stand up here and do what I'm doing right now.